Hey guys, today Amy and I are in the quaint town of San Pietro Valdestico, and we are here to experience Via Ferrata Anelli delle Anguane. Now, you may be asking, what's Via Ferrata? Via Ferrata is a mountain route equipped with fixed cables, ladders, and sometimes bridges that are installed into the rock face of a mountain. Directly translated from Italian, Via Ferrata means iron path. It requires a climbing harness and an attachment piece that is specific to Via Ferrata and is designed to protect you in the event of a fall. You've likely noticed that we are also wearing helmets. This is to help keep us protected from falling rocks and debris that can be caused naturally or by a person above. Now, of course, Via Ferrata has inherent dangers, but it's super fun, so be sure to experience it for yourself. It also gives an opportunity to see nature and take in scenic views that legitimately couldn't be seen otherwise. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Up until a week ago, I had never heard of Via Ferrata. Our great friend, John Neff, is a frequent rock climber, and he was coming to visit Italy, so we wanted to be sure that we could take him on a hike that was a beautiful display of the Italian Dolomites, but also provided some form of challenging terrain, not simply hiking and walking on a path. Ideally, a hike that had some rock scrambling and took extra levels of attention in order to get to the top. Similar to a hike that we brought him on while we were in Virginia called Old Rag Mountain. Upon researching hiking routes in Italy, I stumbled upon Via Ferrata. The moment I found out about it, I knew this was the hike for John. Unfortunately, due to the coronavirus outbreak and government response, John was forced to cancel his trip, and we'll just have to wait until he gets an opportunity later to come back. Now, many people know me as being an extreme sports enthusiast with a reasonable amount of athletic ability across multiple disciplines. What you may or may not be aware of is that I have two primary weaknesses: water and heights. Today's particular activity involves a fair amount of height, as I'm sure you've realized by now. I've come a long way since I was younger, but I still have an uneasiness inside of me when it comes to very tall roller coasters, amusement park rides, that bridge in Austria, you know. Interestingly, I've also been skydiving, and it didn't have any effect on me whatsoever, but I suppose that's a different experience entirely. Standing near cliffs and building edges, rappelling down walls, rock climbing above 20, 30 feet, they have all been activities that I've struggled with. Via Ferrata certainly falls into that latter category. Amy loved every second of the experience. She's a fearless go-getter. Meanwhile, I just kept moving along one step at a time. Now this is a suspension bridge. I can't lie to you guys, my legs were shaking like crazy while walking across it. Not from the wind, but from terror. Today was 100% a day of testing my capabilities. Amy was a great sport cheering me along. God. This video is for anyone who thinks I do cool things. If you want to see how I can really be, here you go.
You're doing wonderful. Let me get out of your way a little bit, okay?
If you can tell, this is a completely vertical wall. that we're climbing, and we just came across that bridge right there. I'm not loving this. Amy is crushing it, and
I'm loving it.
she is absolutely fearless just climbing up here.
My dad made me try everything. Thanks, Dad.
Amy says thanks, Dad, in case you couldn't hear that.
Thanks for making me try everything.
Thanks for making Amy tougher than I am. I'm perfectly okay with accepting that. This is the worst idea I've ever had.
Are you serious?
No, it's fine. It's fun. Like, you couldn't get more incredible views in any other way. Like, oh look, I'm floating above the earth.
Good job.
Via Ferrata blew us away. We will certainly be seeking out other Via Ferrata courses within Italy, Austria, and the other surrounding areas. If you have a recommendation for a route, be sure to leave a comment down below. Also, click that subscribe button to ensure that you don't miss the video when we visit your recommended spot. That's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this fear of heights inducing activity. Amy certainly did, and I suppose I enjoyed it too. Kidding, of course. I had a blast as well. As always, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and tell us where to Via Ferrata next.